Hello there and welcome to episode 38. Yeah, 38 of Adventures in Knitting with Jen. My name is Jen and this is my little knitting corner where I talk about what I'm making and what I want to make and all that kind of stuff. If you are new here, welcome. I am a teacher. I teach grade 5 in a community way up in Northern Ontario. And yeah, when I'm not here, I'm back outside of Ottawa where I live with my mom in our house that we just bought. So, and if you are returning, I'm glad to have you here. I am, yeah, it's Saturday morning and I am still waking up. So, having my tea and thought I would get this done in the morning. I don't know about you, but I love Earl Grey tea. Twinings Earl Grey tea. It is the best tea ever. All right. So, what I am wearing. I'm wearing my Wildflower tee by Tiff Nealon. I showed this in the last episode, but it gets its own spot today. Absolutely love it. It is, I used 1.5 skeins of fingering and it's very cropped, as you can see, which is exactly what I wanted because I have 2 of these dresses. They're from a company that no longer sells, unfortunately, Grey Cove. And I have a black one and a pink one. And I would wear them every single day. They're linen and they're so nice. And it was fairly inexpensive for linen. Maybe that's why they're not selling anymore. It might not have been effective, but I got 2 of them while they were still in business and I'm very happy. But I want to switch them up, you know, and add more to it. So I have several different outfits. I might do that one day. Just do like a lookbook of all the different ways I style my 2 dresses with my knits. But I wanted something. So yeah, I made this purposely cropped so that it would land right at the waist. It's not a waist, it's empire waist, right? So it's perfect. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. I don't know where I got this yarn. It's Deep Stash. It came flat. So I lost the tags a long time ago because you had to wind it up yourself. They did that to save shipping. Anyways, I love it. So that's my Wildflower tee. And the top is so nice. Yes, it's light and airy. So I think I definitely will be able to wear this in the summer. It's very flowy and light. Very happy with it. Very happy. So, I could say I don't have a lot of knitting, but then I actually kind of do. But this past, well, the week after my last podcast, I was sick. And so I did not get a lot of knitting done. In fact, I didn't knit at all that week. Yeah, this brutal, I was so tired. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, I went home. And barely. I had extracurricular activities at school that I run, so I had to be there. Didn't want to disappoint the kids. Forced myself to stay. Pushed through. Got home Wednesday. Felt awful. Emailed my principals. Said, if I'm not there tomorrow, I'm calling in sick. And I went, shut everything off, crawled into bed, and slept for 12 hours straight. More than 12 hours. Anyways, it was, and I was very uncomfortable for the next 2 days. There has been a horrible flu going around here. You know, well, it happens everywhere, but we're a small community here. And so when it goes around, it goes around. And by Friday, I called in sick on Thursday. By Friday, they shut school down. We have about 1,300 students in our school. It's K to 12. And in just the elementary wing, they were missing over 300 students. So, yeah. And teachers were getting sick too, obviously. I was sick. So, Monday came around, I was feeling better. We went back to school. And then, but it was a rough day because there were so many teachers missing. In the junior wing, we had at least 1 or 2 teachers missing in every grade almost. And it was rough. So whenever we're in a small place, it's a fly-in community, you don't have substitutes like you do down south. So if there's a teacher sick, they split the class in between the others because every grade has at least 4 classes, and except for grade 7 and 8, which have 3. So yeah, I had my teacher across the hall was sick, so I had some of his students. I had 21, which is a lot. Normally I have 18. And yeah, it was a challenging day. By the end of the day, we were all like looking at each other. We survived, but they decided to close school down for a while because people were just so sick, and it was a really bad flu. It's affected a lot of people. And they ended up closing school for the whole week, this past week. So yeah, I was able to knit some this past week, but I also have report cards. It's report card season, so working on that. But yeah, I did get a lot done actually. I started knitting probably Saturday, like a week ago, finally. So this is really what I knit in a week. Kind of. I did finish a sock. So yeah, I just follow the Sunday socks by Sonderco. Are they called Sunday socks? Their pattern calls for mohair, and it's more of a DK, but I like their ribbing down the front. That's what I kept, so I just did ribbing all down the front and none on the back. I love it. The fit is amazing. That ribbing just makes it fit so much better. I'm in love. I'm going to do that, I think, for almost all my socks now. And I did cast on the other one. I have a little bit on it, but I haven't been working on it. A little bit of second sock syndrome. Not really. It's because I'm working on other projects that excited me, which I will talk about in a minute. Yes, I'm going a little backwards today. All right, I'm distracted. Hello, welcome here. I am always distracted. I'm going to do my works in progress first because I only have 1 finished object and I'm pretty freaking proud of it. And yeah, so I'm going to just keep you hanging for a bit. So yeah, here's a half finished object, 1 sock. And I really like this yarn. At first I was a little worried because it is rustic-y. It is rustic. It's from Stella. Hello, Stella. And she calls it her rustic. But yeah, I really like the fit. Like, wore it around my house there. Just 1 sock. I don't know. Do you do that? I always do that. Whenever I have 1 sock finished, I will wear it for like a little bit. Just 1 sock. I don't know. It motivates me to keep going, I guess. But yeah, it's really comfortable and warm, and I'm looking forward to having the finished pair. And yeah. So I'll just briefly talk about this, but I didn't work on this at all. The Wool Asia shawl. But it's really nice. So maybe I'll work on that this week. We'll see. It is fingering weight, and it's part of a fade kit. So the shawl's going to fade. It's not really like a close fade though. They're very different colors. So we'll see how much I get done on that. Yeah. All right. So I only have 2 more works in progress to talk about. Not a lot today. That's okay. Actually, I'll do this one first. This is my Scrappy Sunday project. So this is the Sea Glass Tee by Wool and Pine. And I am almost ready to split for sleeves. So I have the same problem with both my sweaters that I'm working on. And that, oh, I always do this. I lose stitches. So I'm very, no. Then I lost my stitch marker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's almost time to split. It's almost time to split for sleeves when you can't fit it all on. Here's my problem. In order to make the size that I think I'm supposed to make, I'm supposed to go a whole lot more. Yeah. I'm increasing when they say you're supposed to increase, I think, every 6 rows. I'm switching that up now, and I'm increasing every 3 rows because there's no way. Not short-waisted. Did I say short-waisted? I'm short here, like this, you know, from my shoulder to my armpit isn't very, I'm a shorty. So the pattern for the size that I wanted, I would have to do like this much more knitting, which would put my armpits like way down here, which I do not like. I do not like. I want them up like this. Nice and snug in my armpit because I have one sweater like that, a swancho they call it, and it just, I never wear it because it's so annoying when you're trying to lift your arms and your whole sweater just, I just don't, it's personally just not my thing. So I'm worried about that for this one. So I have dramatically increased my amount of increasing, but I am almost there. I've tried it on to make sure it fits my shoulders, and it does. Barber cords, man, I tell you, I love barber cords. They're saving my life with these knitting projects, because if I just went by the pattern, this thing would not be what I wanted. So, yeah, I'll probably split for sleeves on Sunday. This is the project that I only work on Sundays. Yeah, it's just scraps held with one. This yarn is my kind of my main color, and this is from Black Cat Custom Yarns, and it is their Tatooine color. I love Star Wars, so I bought their Star Wars collection a long time ago, and I had made this into another sweater that I never wore, so I ripped it out, and it's becoming something new. So yeah, and it's 1 by 1 color work. So I'm really enjoying it. It is rather slow because it is fingering and 1 by 1 color work. So, but I actually think I'm doing pretty good. I think I've worked on this 4 Sundays now. Like, that's pretty good. Mind you, the hard part will be after I split for sleeves. Because that's going to take forever, but that's okay. I just work on it every Sunday and it'll get done when it gets done. And I'm enjoying it. Very springy too. The colors are very light. This seems to be the theme, all right, for January and February, is light pink theme. My next sweater, my last work in progress. Here we go. See, pink theme. I split for sleeves yesterday, so exciting. I need to take a drink. I'm feeling croaky. I love tea with milk. I don't really drink coffee because it gives me bad heartburn. I enjoy coffee, but it does not enjoy me. So I drink tea. This is Hohi Locatelli's Basic Raglan, and I had made it before, but it was way too big, and I had made it short sleeves, which was useless for this type of sweater. You know, light, thin, fingering weight, short sleeves is good. Worsted? No. So I never wore it, but I love this color, and yeah, I wanted it. So I'm redoing it. The joys of knitting. You can take out your stuff and remake it, which I might be doing with some other projects. All right, so, oh wait, I have one more work in progress, but it's hardly nothing. The pink theme, this is what I'm getting through. I'm gonna end with the pink theme. All my next projects are all pink. I just randomly decided that I was gonna use up all my pink yarn, like my, The ones that I have, not my sock yarn, that would take too long. But my, yeah, worsted, and actually it's all worsted. It's all worsted. So I'm finishing this sweater. I'm going to have more left over because I'm actually making, it ended up to be the small. I'm making the small. Because I am a loose knitter, it works out. I tried it on yesterday. Fits perfectly, perfectly. So, and it had the same problem. I had the same problem in that the size for the large, I would have had to keep increasing for like a whole nother thing to make it. And I was like, what? This is going to be too ridiculous. So my gauge, my row gauge was just off. I never really look at row gauge, but the last two projects here, it's been an issue. I always just do, not row gauge, what do you call it? I just look at stitches per inch. I don't look at like this way, you know? I just kind of look at sideways. So anyways, weird, but I figured it out and it fits perfectly and I'm happy. So I had these skeins of yarn, pink, right? Cloud cotton. I made a dress for my niece with it. I have 3 skeins left and I couldn't figure, I'm like, I want to use it. I want to use it up. I want it out. I couldn't figure it out. I've been thinking all week. Oh, I'll make a stuffed animal. I'll do this. I'll do that. I was going to make a tank top, but I'm not going to wear this color. This is just, I don't know. I know they're both pink, but it's just definitely very different pink. You know, like this is more peachy, especially next to this. It's just not me. I'm never going to wear this as a tank top outside. Then I realized, hey, you know what you like, Jen? You like pajamas. Love pajamas. So I randomly decided I'm going to make them into shorts. Last night at 10 o'clock, I'm doing cable crush. I'm following the cable crush joggers pattern, which I've already made. And I'm just going to. She has a separate pattern for shorts, but I'm like, I've already have the pattern for pants. Just make them shorter. I think I can figure that out. So I have 3 skeins. We're going to see where we get. I'm working on the waistband right now. Probably work on that today. And I'm going to make some shorts, pajama shorts. They'll be comfortable. I'll never wear them in public. Especially this color pink. On me. No, that would be bad. Might look like I was naked. So, yeah, but I'm using up my pink. All right. Speaking of pink, I had 2 skeins of this by Skein or Shine, and it is Peaches called. And again, I was like, I couldn't figure out what to make with this. I had 2 skeins. You kind of want to make a project together. I obviously didn't. Then I had bought Pom Pom magazine. If you know that, you're a knitter, you probably do. And they are going out of business, so they had a bunch of digital copies that you could buy. I bought a whole bunch. I was looking through, and Truffle the pig. So they had a kids magazine, it's Pom Pom Kids, mini Pom Pom, I think it's called. And Truffle was one of the patterns. And so I knit him up this week, and I love him so much. I'm going to make him a sister. I have enough. Didn't even take a whole skein of yarn. I have this much left. So I'll definitely going to make him a sister. And oh, he's so cute. His little tail. Little curly tail too. And yeah, he's just so cute. I love him. So, and this yarn is so fun. It kind of looks like he's been digging in the mud and he's a little dirty. Like, 'cause it's green, but it's kind of a browny green. Almost bluish. I don't know. Kind of doesn't show up here, but Yeah, so that's my one finished object. He took no time at all, 2 days. Of course, I don't have school right now. I made it my motivation to finish part of my report cards. I was like, okay. I was creating if-then statements for myself. You know, if you work with special need kids, you usually try to do that. You know, if you finish this assignment or this part of the assignment, then you can play, or then you can, you know, to motivate them to do their work. So I did that for myself. If you finish all your learning skills, you can cast on the pig. Tell you, that was motivation, and I'm so happy. I definitely want to make another one soon. I ordered bigger eyes because these are the biggest eyes that I have, and I really wish I had bigger eyes, but he's still freaking cute. I have him sitting over beside my TV, and I kind of get creeped out sometimes though, because I look over and he's staring at me, but he's so cute. Oh, and the color is perfect. The pink. Yeah. So that's my pink episode. All the things pink. Oh, I'm even wearing pink today. I didn't even think about that. My pink dress. I've never been a pink person. You can ask my friend growing up. She's redhead too, but deeper redhead than me. I mean, I'm more of a strawberry blonde. Though I hate to say that because it has blonde in it. She's always like, you need to wear pink and red. And I was like, no, I can't. I don't know who taught me that. My mom put me in red and pink when I was little, so it definitely didn't come from her. I don't know where I got this idea that I couldn't wear pink, but I love pink now. Maybe not the bright pink that she wants me to wear, but definitely more the muted tones. Go for the corals. Anyways, using up my pink yarn, and it's been fun. Maybe because it's February and January has been so gloomy. I just need the color and the brightness. That's probably what it is. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Still managed to talk for 20 minutes. You know, I am Chatty Cathy. Whenever I was in school, I always got in trouble for talking too much. Any of you else out there like that? Oh, and now I'm a teacher and I have a chatty class. Oh my word. I'm like, oh, I understand now. It's payback. But it's fun. It's fun. So yeah. Back to work, regular work this week. Hopefully all the sickness is past and we have a good week. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Maybe I'll have a finished sweater. That'll be exciting. Yeah. It's going pretty quick. So, we'll see. All right. That's all I have to say for today. I'm a little scattered, as per usual. This is who I am. All right. I hope you have a good 2 weeks. I'll see you later. Bye.